Hello, this is KG with Forex Signals. Currently, we're looking at the weekly chart of the Audi yen. As we could see last week, there was a bearish rejection at this level at 74.30, which was a 50% retracement of the higher price of this little top over here. As expected, this week topped this price, and if we put a sell stop on at the top of this bar, this pin bar was at a pretty good level at 75.00 price, rejection of that level, and with the trend. And we could see if we put our sell stop at the top of this bar, which is the highest 77.52. Right now we're at 78.39, almost 80-90 pips profit. That is on weekly frame. This is a very safe trading. We have a bearish rejection, pin bar, put a stop on the top of this bar, allow a little bit for the spread, which in this case is about 15 pips. I'm sorry, 5 pips, and we'll be in profit already about 90 pips. Now this area here, the price is approaching this area second time, so it's most likely to have a resistance and the highs of this bar, which is at the 80-50 area. But the price stopped exactly where we would expect it to stop. If we look at a daily level, you can see there was a pretty good resistance here. If you look at the tops of this bar, these two bars almost identical. One stops at 71.30, 78.31. The other one is at 78.38. And of course, there's a reason they stop at this point, since you can see this bar stops here, this bar, all these ends create a resistance, which means when the price gets to these levels, people take profit or break even or hit a stop loss around this area. Let's look at several other currencies. Let's look at a pound Audi. As you can see on the weekly, I have put a sell stop right below this beautiful pin bar, which is of the 210 area. I have my stop a little below the low end of the bar, and I have a very low profit area, but it's pretty secure just on before the low end of this bar, which ends on 2.0237. so I've allowed myself about 30 pips profit, but at a high a big position that amounts to quite a lot. This pin bar is it's off 25 moving average, but more than that, it's on the 2.09 area, and it's also matching all these ends of these bars, high ends of these bars here. So, and this is a second high approaching this area, double high. So those things pull out pretty well. Also, it's with the current trend, which is down. And if we're looking at daily, we don't see any particular but so yeah, this one is a good one here. If we look at the MACD, which is the only indicator I'm using on weekly, there's nothing you can see on weekly on MACD. If you look on daily, there is no divergence. The price is moving lower and the MACD is also moving lower here. So the break of this point, see here, this is a tick support. If this support breaks, this will give in at least until this here, which is the second support formed from the ends of these bars here. Let's look at another one, pound yen on weekly. This one already broke up, but you see this pin bar, nice pin bar with the trend, almost a weekly fakie, as some call it. You can see this price is here. All these two bars are moving with the range of this bar. This 2 weeks never closed beyond this bar right here, which is of the week of all 6, all 7. And basically, if we put our buy stop above this level here, the price broke in the last couple of days well above that. The highest 158.88, and we got to 160.20, 26, almost 160 pips to take. And here price is now moving lower since it reached this resistance here formed at the top of these bars. We can see the price stopped at was expected. It stopped at 160 level. So 160 level, it's pretty significant level. Right here, the price hesitated right at that this one too. So this is pretty predictable, but up to here it was pretty sure win up until this level. So we have a price action, and this bar is coming from 155 level, which is pretty significant also. So we have the action moving between 155 and 160. You can see in the process of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks already. Nothing interesting, but enough pips for a gain. If any of you can learn to trade this point here, this is the hardest thing in this trade. When price is reconciling, if anybody can trade this, they can trade anything. That was all for today. We'll continue again with our next